So 20% of you want sword builds, 20% want axe builds, 20% want hammer builds, 20% want chainblade builds, and 20% want warpike build. So I made the great idea to satisfy all of your needs for all weapons with a single build, which is awesome, fun, and totally bad news for the behemoths. Hey everyone, your friendly fast-talking high-pitched Shadow Strider is back with the first ever multi-weapon build on this channel. It's not multitasking, it's not multiplicative, it's not multi-platform, it's multi-weapon. What does that mean, Shadow Strider? Well, for all the tiny itsy goldfish brains out there, because I know there are a few of them hiding everywhere, this means that you can use this build with any weapon category, excluding the repeaters. Well, you can use it with them, but it will not be a perfect build. I also want to state that it requires you to use the Riftstalker weapons. You cannot use any weapon in general, but you can use it with any weapon category. It's not an easy build to obtain, it's fun to play, but it requires Riftstalker, Rizakari, and Shroud gear, so it definitely is not an easy one to obtain, be mindful of that. Anyways, the build is applicable to any weapon category, it's relatively easy to use depending on the weapon you prefer, and it's definitely good enough to get you fast kill times. I would not say it can give you the best speed kill time, but it can get below 3-minute kill marks in some situations. Time for the quick shout outs. You can support me both in the Epic and Dauntless store by using my creator code ShadowStrider whenever you make a purchase. I also stream on Twitch both playing with viewers and composing streams, so check the link in the description and come join me sometime. Let's start off with the weapon or weapons in our case. You can use any Riftstalker weapon as long as you put Wild Frenzy and each attunement cell in it. For the sword, you will use the Violent Overdrive and Reactive Hilt. For the axe, you will use the Grim Onslaught and Overcharged Cylinder. For the hammer, you will use the Mighty Landbreaker and the Extended Clip. For the chain blades, you will use the Cruel Rift Strike and the Serrated Blades. For the warpike, you will use the Savage Wellspring and the Balanced Spearhead. As mentioned earlier, this build is not easy to obtain. Helmet is a Shroud one with +3 Overpower cell. Chest is a Rizakari one with a +3 Etric Attunement cell. Gloves are Rizakari ones with +3 Cunning cell. Leggings are Charok one with +3 Overpowered cell. And Lantern is a Drask one with a +3 Conduit cell. You will have a perfect build with 6 maxed out perks: Etric Attunement, Conduit, Cunning, Overpowered Rage, and Wild Frenzy. Etric Attunement will help you build Lantern faster and use Conduit faster, which in return will give you bonus attack speed. Overpowered and Rage will be responsible for your main damage numbers, buffed up on the side by critical strike chance for Cunning. Finally, we have Wild Frenzy for a little extra attack speed. This build is a half-life build. It's not a low-life build, it's not a no-life build, but a half-life one. The reason is simple: you need to be below 50% HP and then you need to stay safe for the rest of the fight and not get hit. This makes the build kind of risky, but still manageable for most players to use it. It will definitely require almost as much skill as a Predator build to be used, with the exception that you do not lose anything if you get hit. You will still have your damage numbers high, you only need to be careful not to die. If necessary, use healing potions and lower your HP to 50% again, but try to do it just once and then practice your evading skills. For consumables, I would strongly advise you to take Assault, Blitz, and Frenzy Tonic if you are not used to the Behemoth yet. Pop all of them just before you engage. If you are more skilled and know your stuff, then pop them after you are below 50% HP. This way you maximize their effect. In solo fights, the Assault Tonic will definitely shine a lot more, enabling you to get at least 3 or 4 staggers throughout the fight with a sword weapon. Using the hammer and axe will give you even more staggers and make it a lot easier, while the chain blades and warpike will be a little behind. You can still get 2 or 3 staggers with them, but do not expect any more than that. I want to say that the build is viable in team fights, but I have genuinely not tested it in a single team fight. Firstly, because a lot of people use healing items currently, and that screws you up, and secondly, because I have noticed very little staggers during recent public matches. And this considerably reduces the damage of the build since you will not use Overpower to its full capacity. Nevertheless, that should not stop you from using the build. Depending on the weapon and the playstyle, it may differ a bit how you use it, but overall you need to get below 50% HP, pop your potions, and play both safe and aggressively afterwards. I would say using it with the chain blades and the sword is the easiest, followed by the hammer and finally the axe. You can get very good kill times on any type of behemoth and most likely get under 3 minutes kill times on Heroic Valomir. I was close to getting one on Rizakari with the axe, but close and achieved are two different things. The build has all the damage and perks necessary to get you below 4-minute kill times on the Heroic Behemoths, on Heroic Patrols, and on some Heroic Plus Patrols. Anyways, this is everything for this build and this video. Remember to give it a like or a dislike as you see fit. Don't forget to also drop a comment down below with any feedback and suggestions for future videos. Also check the links in the description to my Twitch, Twitter, Instagram and Discord community, where I invite you to follow me or join me. Finally, if you want to see more content like this, remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon in order to get notifications. This is everything from me for this video. See you in the next one. Shadow Strider out.
Take your time.